welcome to day 17. You're in the home stretch. All right, today is going to be all core. So we're going to do 45 minutes of an exercise with 15 seconds recovery. We'll do 5 different exercises, and we'll go through them each twice so you know what's coming by that second round if you can get a little more. All right, go ahead and get your music queued up, get your water ready. We're going to start with a walkout, which we've done. So we'll walk it out to a plank and then do a plank toe tap side to side before walking back up to standing. We got 45 full seconds here. All right, you're going to walk it out to that plank, toe tap to each side, walk it back up to standing. So again, this is core, not cardio focused, so take your time. With those tap outs, you want to keep level with minimal shift in the hips. You're over halfway, you got 20 seconds left. We'll have 15-second recovery before we move to the next exercise. See if you can get one more in. We've just got 5 seconds left here with these walkouts. Up to standing. All right, grab some water. So what we're going to do for this next exercise is take it to the side. You're going to do a big circle with those arms to the center. Next side, big circle with those arms to the center. Here we go, 45 seconds. So really controlled in that core. As you make that big circle, you'll feel it in those obliques. Nice and slow. Step to the side. Really stretch those arms out. Should be a nice stretch in the obliques as you come around. Over halfway, you got about 17 seconds left. Be on the ground next in plank position on the forearms for hip dips. Really reach, you can get one more in. All right, so bring it down. You're going to be on your forearms. So we're here for 45. Again, if you need to drop at any point to the knees, feel free to do so. Otherwise, you're going to be on the toes, dipping those hips side to side. It does not have to be big. You're simply trying to shift so those obliques have to pull you back to that center plank. Just rotating on the toes. See if you can make it this full 45. Focus on your breath. Again, not letting those hips dip. Into the center, you've got 10 seconds left. We're going to be on our backs next for marches. Almost there. Done. All right. So flip around to your back, marches, you're going to start at 90 degrees here. You're going to drop one leg at a time. You want your low back into the mat. You don't want that pelvis moving, and then you're going to alternate. If this feels really easy to you, do both at the same time. Again, keeping that low back glued to the mat. If it helps, you can put your hand on your hips, on your pelvis, so you'll feel if you rock. Nice and controlled. Again, 45 seconds. It's going to feel long, so take your time. If it doesn't feel long, if this feels easy, drop both at the same time. It's a small movement here. If you're doing it right, it should be challenging. We've got one more exercise left, and we'll do these one more time. All right, roll it up. So we're going to take it into bird dog. So you're going to start in tabletop position. You're going to reach opposite hand, opposite leg. And then you're going to switch. So you're right here. Try to stay as level as you can. Nothing should be moving but that arm and leg. Imagine a glass of water on your back. It would not spill, it would not tip over. Using that core to really offset the movement. 10 seconds left here. I'm going to do one more round. All right, so stand it back up for those walkouts. Again, if you want to make these more challenging, instead of doing just a little toe tap side to side, see how far you can get that leg up. Challenge yourself today. Look out to that plank, see how far you can go. Really engage the obliques. Stand it up and back out to a plank. It's the last time we're doing these, so I really want to make it a challenge. You can always give a little more. You've got 20 seconds left here. Doing that side step with the arm circle next. Under 10. Keep moving. See if you can get a full set in. Almost done. And back up to standing. All right, so big step to the side. See how big you can reach for these. The farther outstretched you are, the more your core is working. Ready? And begin. 45 seconds. Really stretching it out. Opposite side. Engage that entire core. You're not sucking in, you're bracing. Nice, slow and controlled movements, under 20 seconds. You've got this, last 10. Keep moving, keep in control. Slow breaths. All right, down into that plank position for the hip dips. Again, we'll be on the forearms. You can do the modified side to side. You're still dipping and using those obliques. If you can, try to do that full plank. Even if you go back and forth, that is fine. This should feel hard. It's okay that you're shaking. 2 exercises after this, and you're done, and that's 10 minutes of core work today. Focus on your breath. Ten seconds left. Be on your back for marches next. Almost there. All right. Come onto your back. Again, knees up, legs at 45 or 90-degree angles, hands down. So keep that low back pressed into the mat. So you'll feel if you rock. If you're rocking, you're not engaging that core. Nice and slow. See if you can touch the ground. If you start to come up before you get to the ground, that's as far as you go. That is okay. You're working up. This is the end goal. If that feels easy, you're going to do both. If you're thinking about doing both, go ahead and try it. See if you can do more than one. You can always come back to single leg. All right, rolling up into tabletop for bird dogs. I'm going to give you an option here. If you want, you can stay on one side, bring elbow to knee, and I will tell you when it's halfway. Or you're switching back and forth here. So if you want to stay on that same side for half of it, you're stretching out, reaching into the center. And I'll tell you when it's halfway to switch. If you want to keep where we were for the last round, you're alternating. Either way, those hips are level. Something can be balanced on your back. All right, if you're stationary, go ahead and switch sides. Bring that other elbow to the knee. You're here through the end. And about 12 seconds left. And you can be alternating. Almost there. Done. All right. Thank you for joining me today, mamas. That was day 17, all core. You'll probably feel it tomorrow. Do some simple stretches. Anytime you're feeling sore, it's better to move the muscles. Go for a walk and do some slow roll-ups just to get blood flow to those muscles. It'll help them recover. See you in the morning.